Howdy everyone. Last time we left you, we just came to this camping spot and we were trying to see if any of you could recognize it from one of our previous vlogs. So if you haven't figured it out yet, Angel Princess, where are we?
We are at Hurricane Creek.
Yes, we are. The headwaters of the Hurricane Creek, and then this flows through a wilderness called Hurricane Wilderness and goes into Big Piney. So we're way, way up here. And we have someone very special with us. We haven't hung out with this guy in a minute.
Hey, what's up? Good morning.
We ain't seen this cat in like, well, we saw you at the cleanup at Cadron Creek.
Cadron Creek, yeah. It's been a minute, man.
But he's got a new friend, and I'm really digging. It's Shop Cat. What are you doing?
You're gonna be a cat person for it's over.
Actually, she's pretty cool, man.
Better than a dog, in my opinion.
Oh, y'all didn't hear that.
I have a dog at home, so I mean, I understand, but I mean, it takes a real man to have a cat to go camping with him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, especially trust the cat to come back.
Oh yeah, she just does her thing. She always comes back. She knows who feeds her, so yeah, she knows who takes care of her. Well, man, it's taken me like an hour to film my coffee here. I'm really excited to have some though.
Oh, so if you're new to the channel, you don't know who Chris is. Chris is our buddy that has a YouTube channel called Fastrack Overland. He's recording his vlog. He goes a little bit more detailed because he has to do it all himself. Or Kelly, I feel for you right now. Where Kelly, she does the cooking, I do the filming. He does both.
So you know, Jacob with Eagles Overland, every once in a while he goes with me, and the deal is, if I'm cooking, then he's filming me. But when he's not around, I'm solo, man.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah, it turns coffee, you know, it usually takes 15 minutes into an hour. That's just what it does.
There's a timer going off.
Yeah, that's my alarm to tell my wife that I love her, but I have no service, so I'm just gonna have to, yeah, I love you, honey.
I like this style.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, this place is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm looking forward to walking around.
Oh, yeah.
And, brought the Chacos, so yeah.
Yeah, last time he had just flip-flops. So we went hiking and I had my Chacos and he was slipping around everywhere. And then he finally had to take his flip-flops off and walk barefoot across the creek.
And that was awful, man. That was awful.
Honey, what are you doing?
I'm gonna make biscuits and gravy. I already got the biscuits in the oven and gravy is about to be made. Sausage is made.
And Chris over there, he's just doing bacon and eggs, he said. If we have some left over, we'll let him have a little.
Oh yeah, we'll have plenty of leftovers. And we have a new little friend.
Shop Cat. That's literally the name of the cat is Shop Cat. Chris found this cat at his work and she was in really, really bad health. She was kind of wild. She wouldn't come to anybody. He ends up giving her some food. And whenever he gives her some food, she starts coming to him and he gets her back to health, and now she won't leave his side, and she's very sweet. Aren't you? Aren't you?
My gravy is done. I just turned the burner off. It went really quickly. Just waiting on the biscuits, and I don't think Chris has even started yet, has he?
No. He ain't even started cooking.
And we're getting some sprinkles on and off. So it said it was supposed to rain today, but it had a rainstorm with the sunshine. So, but that looks kind of dark. I don't know which direction it's in.
Yeah, right there. It's not dark right there, but definitely right there. I feel like Tommy Boy. Whenever he's like, it's not so bad here and not bad right here, but just it hurts real bad just right here. And he's like, nope, nothing wrong. Doesn't look bad.
So I did flip my biscuits again, and I know y'all keep telling me to get a stone to go at the bottom, but I can't find one anywhere. But it works fine with me just flipping it. They turned out great, so I can't wait to try them. Yeah, see, they look good. Smell good.
Sorry I missed out on the home making of the biscuits. She made them from scratch, and I didn't get that. I hate it, but I was flying the drone for y'all.
We're about to eat, Chris. Do you want us to come over there with you?
I hadn't even started cooking.
Well, I mean, we'll just visit with you.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
Chris, apparently, he needs us to take care of
It just depends on how
him.
much you like to eat, because my gravy,
I-
I could pour
I'm-
more milk in here and it would be thinner.
So no, I know I'm fat, but I promise you, just a little bit will fill me up. Anything to keep me from just having to cook this morning, since I'm so far behind. Yeah.
So the whole time that Kelly cooked, she made biscuits from scratch,
Yeah.
gravy from scratch,
Yeah.
and he spent the whole time filming him make coffee.
Make coffee. That's what I was telling you about the process, man. It just takes forever. So, so now I'm over here. Now I'm over here mooching, and I don't even feel bad. I don't. It's gonna be good. So.
No, this dish does make a lot. I just put a little more milk in there so it's thinned out.
Did you make homemade buttermilk biscuits?
Yeah.
Those look amazing.
They actually, I hadn't tasted yet, but they might be the best biscuit I've ever made.
They look
Just
freaking
because of the way it smells
phenomenal.
and the texture.
Still in his word.
Did I
That's
say
good.
phenomenal?
A lot.
I thought I said awesome a lot.
No, you don't say awesome.
Does he not say phenomenal?
He does.
I keep that in the vlog. I don't even realize that when I'm editing that I keep phenomenal in the
Hey,
vlog.
give me another plate.
Okay.
And the pepper.
And pepper. Since Kelly's having to take care of Chris with the cooking, because you know she's real sweet like that, we're going to go over here and sit with him so that he doesn't feel lonely, because he might have to cook more coffee. Who knows?
Just like a little bit of crunch in that. While you're at it, there, Captain Hangery.
Takes it to another level.
Yep. Thank you very much, sir.
I never watched Captain Kangaroo.
Well, I'm old, so.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of Captain Kangaroo? You're not going to believe this, but last time we were here, y'all and I went hiking deep into the Hurricane Creek wilderness to this epic waterfall. I just convinced Kelly to go. You're going, right?
Yeah, I'm going.
She's going to go to the waterfall, and y'all get to go again too. We'll get to see what it looks like in spring instead of winterish like we did last year. We're forcing Chris to go. It's going to be
Epic.
now. What was I saying?
Phenomenal.
It's going to be phenomenal. I didn't even know I said that.
Yeah, you did.
But he's got a bad to bone overlanding rig setup. His CVT.
It's a CVT mount hood.
Yeah.
Yep. It's the large. They have a small, medium, and large. This is the biggest one they have.
Just set up
Pretty
like
cool,
that.
man. I like it.
His last one was a soft top, and he had to pop it up and do all this crazy stuff, and it took him forever to set up. This has a 60-second setup time. Unlatches the end, it pops up, and then he puts the ladder in and puts these poles in right here, and it's done in 60 seconds. He also has this CVT awning, so he can cook over here with this gun box. It used to be a gun box that he converted into a side compartment with his little bungees. I mean, it's a really awesome setup. The one thing that he has that I want us to have are these recovery tracks up here. Honey, go ahead and order some of these. We need some.
Max tracks.
Yeah, we need some of these.
Where are we putting them at?
I don't know, I guess on top of the Hummer or something.
Yeah.
Because we've been in situations like when we were in Padre Island. I would have kept going if we had those, because my only concern was it was going to get too soft and I didn't have anything to, well, get traction and pull ourselves out of soft sand if that ever happened. I think that means we're going. The horn has the train horn has gone off.
We are hiking deep into the Hurricane Creek wilderness area. This is not a marked trail. We are sort of following a game trail. And yes, we have passed lots of poison ivy and poison oak, but we are being very cautious.
A lot of people don't know, but poison oak and ivy is just secreting an oil, lot like a motor oil or a cooking oil on your skin. So as long as you use soap when you're done and start rubbing really hard with that soap, the water molecule attaches to one end of the soap molecule and the other end attaches to the oil, and it'll pull it right off. But if you don't wash well, that's when whelps start occurring and you end up having allergic reactions. As long as you wash it off before the end of the day, you're good to go.
Also, I've noticed one time I had a little bubble pop up on my leg. I don't even remember doing anything crazy that day, but I had an alcohol wipe and I just wiped it with alcohol really good and then soap and water, and it went away. That was it. I got plenty of alcohol, I think.
Go this way. And guess what I have in my backpack? My snake identification booklet and my mushroom booklet. I'm getting serious today, y'all. You need my hands?
Thank you, darling.
Oh,
Appreciate it.
that hurt my elbow.
Oh man, look at that. It's entertaining, isn't it? A little bit, huh? I like it. Oh,
That thing's heavy.
yeah.
We had to cross Mill Creek, which is difficult for me because I have regular shoes on, not Chacos. But I wanted to wear my regular shoes since we were bushwhacking, and there's a ton of poison, and I don't really want to deal with that. You shouldn't eat that.
Yeah, that looks,
Doesn't it look
that
like
looks
it
like
might?
death.
Yeah.
I think I stopped here because first off, I wanted to show how thick and squishy this moss is. Kelly's actually using it as a chair right now, aren't you, Angel Princess?
Yeah, it's really comfy.
Real nice, isn't it? Uptown High Rent. Anywho, I brought my mushroom booklet. I found some mushrooms. I don't think those are them. No, those are not them, are they?
No. Those look like lilies.
I thought these were Eastern Black Trumpet. They might kill me, actually, now that you mention it.
They don't look very safe.
Okay, y'all tell me, does this look like that? Come up here one more time. If y'all agree, I'll come back out here one day and I'll get these.
I don't think it does. They're a little different looking.
I would not eat those mushrooms.
Oh, dude, something just shot out of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's dangerous. That's really close, isn't it?
While we're sitting here talking about these mushrooms, I didn't even realize that there was a set of waterfalls directly behind Kelly. Little waterfalls, nothing crazy, but look at these. This place is cool.
What a gorgeous waterfall. Bushwhacked here, no trail. This is a no-name falls. We have no idea what we're gonna name it. It took us probably about 2.5 hours to get here, but it was so worth it. I think we're gonna make our way back to camp though, about that time. We'll see y'all back at camp.
Well, we're back at camp. We killed it. We killed it on the way back. I think that took us about 30 minutes, maybe.
Yeah.
It only took us 30 coming back. It just takes a lot longer when you're filming and trying to make a trail. But before we can enjoy the rest of this day, Kelly and I are gonna clean all the poison ivy and oak off of us and just lather up real good, and we'll see y'all in a second.
We're back and we're clean.
Very clean.
We've showered off in the shower tent. We have a fire going strictly to ward off the bugs. We had these little bitty beetle-like bugs that were just, they look like giant gnats. They weren't biting or anything, but they were just kind of everywhere. So we got a fire just to kind of ward those off.
Do you want to see what a grown man looks like playing with this little drone? Watch, come here. Let's go check this out. Hey, bro. And there he is, playing with his drone just like a big kid.
Yeah.
Isn't a drone just like having a toy for an adult?
It is. It's so much fun. The only thing I didn't like about it is I'm sitting here, and as you're flying it, you're getting these epic shots, and these bugs are just eating me alive, and you're just going, I can't stop. I have to film.
I know the feeling. I know the feeling. We've done several vlogs with Fastrack, or Chris of Fastrack. We'll make sure to put those in the description below, because there was an epic cook-off where Chris, if you're new to the channel, there was a cook-off prior to the Ted and Ann or Tan cook-off, and Tan, or actually it was just Ted the first time, and then it was Chris with Jonathan. That cook-off, Kelly, Jonathan, and Chris went off against each other, and then it was Tan. So I think we've had 3 cook-offs.
Yeah, I make grilled cheese.
You don't tell the audience what you made, bro.
Oh, sorry. I make grilled cheese.
So he made grilled cheese, and that was a close call, and you would be surprised who won that little cook-off. And it wasn't, okay, he ruined it. So we'll put that in the link below so you can see Jonathan kick Kelly and Chris's butt.
And I'll tell you what, though, Jonathan's meal that night was pretty good.
That's pretty solid.
It was good.
Honey, what are you cooking?
So tonight I'm cooking something totally different. It is cod piccata. So if you've heard of chicken piccata, this is cod piccata. I'm gonna make mashed potatoes and broccolini.
Now that looks phenomenal. We feel bad because we didn't have enough for Chris.
We have plenty of potatoes.
Yeah, we had plenty of potatoes, but Chris made himself a smash burger. Like the restaurant, but better, right?
Absolutely.
Well, we're gonna enjoy this for the night. We're gonna sit around the old campfire and spend some time with our good friend and play a little bit more catch up, and we'll see y'all in the morning.
See you in the morning. Good morning, everyone.
Howdy, y'all. Is this not one of the most beautiful mornings ever? Relaxing. The birds are chirping. Kelly's birds
I love
are
the
chirping.
birds. Love them.
And Kelly's going to be making something really nice. And once again, allow Chris to have some because she's such a nice person. What are you making, baby?
I'm gonna make walnut rolls.
Walnut rolls. Those things are delicious. But Chris is also cooking something. Shop cat's pretty spunky this morning.
Yeah, she's full of it, man.
And there she goes. So what are you cooking this morning?
Man, I've got a couple different choices. I got to make my mind up. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I think I'm going to do some English muffins. Just keep it simple.
Dude, English muffins are legit.
Yeah.
Those things are solid. Is this water, though, not gorgeous?
It's absolutely beautiful, man. I love the spot.
I'm telling you. Many of you have been asking, how does Arkansas have such blue waterways? It's the minerals in the rocks. Whenever the rocks are eroding away, mineral deposits that are real fine crystals are floating through the water, and it refracts. Is it refracts or reflects?
That's a good question.
I'm not sure what proper term.
Person,
Yeah, we're going to ask a smarter person that, but it refracts or reflects, whatever the phrasing is for that, light back, which puts off a blue hue. As that crystallized sediment sinks to the bottom, eventually this will become a crystal clear waterway, but that takes a long time for that to happen, usually when you're in a drought and there's very little water. Now, whenever water gets really high up, like we've been having here lately, the larger waterways are experiencing this right now. It has larger sediment deposits and it starts becoming more milky color until you start having sand and dirt in it, and then that will become brown, that will settle, becomes blue, and eventually becomes clear. But for the majority of the year, it's blue because there's always plenty of rainfall occurring to pick up those crystal deposits and cause light to bend and make it that beautiful blue color you see right now. Sandra Princess, what all is going in on this right now?
So I did cinnamon, cardamom, brown sugar. I just poured some cream in there. My heat's off. I'm just letting everything kind of melt together. There's a ton of butter. Pretty much it right now.
I bet I need to put that oven together for you, don't I? All right. You don't use anything fancy, you should just use this regular old croissants.
Yes, I'm just using your basic, I eat like Amy's brand croissants from the store. And I should put some flour down so it doesn't stick. Alright, so I got this is my walnut mixture I made.
We ran into a little bit of issues over there, it wasn't working out.
Yeah, I should have just done this over here, but I was being lazy and didn't want to clean this off.
This is actually why we got this wood block on top of this, is so that she can do dough and stuff. Because prior to that, we were trying to do parchment paper all the time on top of that table, and I was trying to hold it down, and if it was wet or moist outside, that parchment paper would stick, flour would go everywhere. This makes it so much easier for when she does things with dough. And that is cool.
You can only bake a few at a time. First batch is going in.
Apparently Chris is having a hard time over here with some bacon.
I was playing with my camera and burnt my bacon.
It just adds character.
Well, this is the redemption bacon. This is the mistake bacon.
It looks like really well done steaks.
Yeah. Yeah, I was playing with my camera, and next thing you know, I look over and I'm like, whoo! Burnt bacon with English muffins. As I was playing with my camera, and I looked over there and I was like, dang, damn it.
Is that your jalapeno?
Yeah. Good.
I think you redeemed yourself. That looks really nice there.
I'm learning how to cook a little bit.
So he was telling us that he's going to try to take it to the next level. He's going to start trying to do some gourmet cooking in the forest. Isn't that what you're saying?
Yeah, I really want to try. Been watching a lot of Gordon Ramsay and stuff like that, trying to learn. Now I just got to be able to handle it, do it.
Hey, when you start having to do that plus film, it's going to be kind of exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to just have to have someone filming with you.
Exactly.
I mean, if you can teach Shopcat how to film, I mean, she can do it, can't you?
I've been working on it. I think she said yeah. Did you hear?
Yeah.
You guys ready?
Almost. Like 9 minutes, I think. So I have to cook mine in batches. The first one's done. And I forgot to put maple syrup in the rolls. Actually, they were more like rings. But I did put it in the sauce, so we'll see. The glaze. I did add cardamom, which I have not done in the past, so that should be interesting.
That's good, honey.
Yeah.
Shopcat, you've already had your breakfast.
You said she don't like human food.
No, she don't eat it.
Human food.
Well, unless it's cheese, she'll eat cheese.
Well, cats like milk.
We ended up packing up camp. We're gonna leave this spot today because we are switching locations, but we have no idea where we're going. So we need to get phone service and map out a plan. We also want to make sure we have the full day just to find something. We might end up back in the Ouachitas. Who knows? You have no idea. It's getting really pollen here. So remember when I told you guys that it pollinates first in the Ouachitas, then in the Ozarks? It's pollinating now in the Ozarks. So that's why we might head back to the Ouachitas, just so there's less pollen. But Chris is going to be rolling out at the same time that we roll out.
It's been an amazing weekend with one of the coolest cats ever. Make sure to check out Fastrack Overland. We'll put the link below to his channel and some of the old vlogs that he was in with us. That cook-off with Jonathan, epic.
That was,
He didn't win, we'll just go ahead and say that. However, we'll catch you on the other.